Dear Pennies and Pens, it's your girl, Loud Pen, CEO of ISLP, the InkSpot LLC. Today's video is called K Penny, Why Monsta X and Wonho Are the Kings of K-Pop. So first of all, let me say thank you so much for watching, checking out the Penny Black YouTube channel, and supporting my business, ISLP, the InkSpot LLC. If you haven't already, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the Penny Black YouTube channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into today's video before I start babbling and getting off topic, because I've shot this video I don't know how many times because I keep getting off topic and babbling because this is such an important topic to me. Okay, so why are Monsta X and Wonho the kings of K-pop? Like, what is it about these 7 men that makes them the kings of K-pop? Is it YouTube video views, YouTube subscribers, Instagram followers, Twitter followers, Snapchat followers, fans in Fan Cafe, awards won? What is it? What makes them the kings of K-pop? Well, Mon Bebe, Weenie, and Pennies and Pens. What makes these 7 men the kings of K-pop actually has nothing to do with everything I just talked about. It's not about social media followers. It's not about awards, how many tickets they've sold to concerts and performances. It's not about how many awards they've won. It's albums they've sold. It's not about any of that, okay? That's not why these 7 men are the kings of K-pop. I'm about to tell you why these 7 men are the kings of K-pop. Are you ready? The reason why these 7 men are the kings of K-pop is because of the way they make you feel. Like, Monsta X and Wonho are single-handedly, and I would venture to say this about most Mon Bebes and Weenie, which for those that don't know, Mon Bebe is the fans of Monsta X. My baby, it means my baby in French. Weenie is the fans of Wonho. And I would venture to say that they are literally the reason why any of us even gets on the internet or checks social media. Like, I literally, y'all know I have not been active on social media besides this YouTube channel in over a year. And because of Monsta X and Wonho, I regularly check Twitter. I regularly check Fan Cafe, Universe, Instagram. And it's just because of them. It's because of what they post. Like, Monsta X and Wonho, what's so beautiful about all 7 of them is that they really care about their fans and connecting with their fans and always dropping and creating some amazing and original content that makes you feel something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even really describe it. It's like every time I listen to a Monsta X song, a Wonho song, watch one of their vlogs on YouTube, watch one of their Universe original shows, read one of their private messages on Universe, or read one of their posts in Fan Cafe, it just always feels so beautiful, heartfelt, and it's just so inspiring. And it's like, as a Mon Bebe and a Weenie, I feel like it gives me the energy that I need to start my day or keep going throughout my day. Or if I'm going through something, I can listen to this Monsta X album or this Wonho song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm obviously really sad about Wonho getting ready to enlist next Monday. Like, literally, he leaves Monday, December 5th. And so I have just been playing his newest album, Bittersweet, on repeat, you know, and then last night I was listening to Love Synonym and I was crying and getting all emotional. And I kept trying to calm myself down because I'm like, Penny, you don't actually know Wonho. You know what I'm saying? Why are you all upset about his forthcoming enlistment? But it's because of the way his music makes me feel as a Weenie, and knowing that I'm not gonna get new music from him for 2 years, it's just hard. And then Shanu, who is the leader of Monsta X, is currently enlisted and it won't be done until April of 2023. So it's like the past year and change, seeing Monsta X, killing it, releasing all these new albums, doing all these performances, all these different projects that they've been doing, and just seeing them do all that content without Shanu, it's just been crazy. So it's just been like, as a mom, baby, you've been like, I'm so sad. I miss Shanu. When is he coming back? When is he coming back? Like, April 2023 cannot come fast enough, in my opinion. And so that's what makes them, the 7 of them, the kings of K-pop. Like, the way they make you feel. Like, the fact that, like, it's like universe, like I said, like Wonho's getting ready to prepare for his enlistment, and like he's still been posting in the universe private messages, and so universe has been posting a message like, after December 5th he won't be able to post anymore. But like, as a weenie, I refuse to unsubscribe until December 5th because he keeps posting and I don't want to miss any of his messages up until December 5th. So it's like December 5th, that's when I'm going to go ahead and unsubscribe. But it's like the way Wonho makes you feel, like he makes the universe app worth having, worth checking, all of that. Like, they are just the kings of K-pop. Like, seriously, like, the way they make their fans feel, that's what makes them the kings. Seriously. Now, but let's like actually talk about the music that we've gotten from these 7 men over the last almost decade. So first of all, what's unique and special about Monsta X and Wonho is that you have so many talented songwriters and producers within this group. So Jihuni and IM have been writing and producing songs for Monsta X since the beginning, which Juhan talks about all the time, because there's a song on Monsta X's first album. The first album is called Trespass, and then there's a song on there called Blue Moon, and Jihuni wrote it when he was in high school. And that song, y'all, is like one of my favorite R&B songs of all time. It's such a good song. And so like him and IM have been writing and producing for Monsta X since the beginning, and then Hungwan has joined recently and has been writing and producing songs for Monsta X pretty much since, I believe, the Fatal Love album, which dropped in late 2020, and all of the songs that Hungwan has written are phenomenal as well. So it's just like, as far as songwriting and production between Juhan, IM, and Hungwan, I mean, it's just, they're becoming such an iconic trio as far as songwriters and producers. Like, the songs that the 3 of them have written and produced are all, okay, first of all, their songs are different from one another, like, because all 3 of them have their own distinct styles. Like, Juhan has his own distinct style, IM has his own distinct style, Hungwan has his own distinct style. So the 3 of them have their own separate individual styles. And then even within that, they all create different types of songs, Like, Juhan has written and produced Blue Moon, which is like a slower R&B song, but then he's also done faster songs like Rush Hour, Gambler, and then Love is like somewhere in the middle between fast and slow. Like he says in the song, we can take it fast or slow, and it's just iconic. So it's like he really has his own unique and distinct style, and that's what makes him one of the kings of K-pop. Because, I mean, as an artist, like, it's great when artists, because it does take a different type of talent to be able to perform a song that someone else wrote. But when you can write and produce your own music and perform it well, that's a different type of talent. So with Juhan being able to do that and do all of these different types of songs for Monsta X, and even in his own solo music as well, because Juhan's released a couple of solo mixtapes and written and produced those songs as well. So it's like he has his own distinct, unique style, and that's what makes him one of the 7 kings of K-pop, because there is no one like Lee Juhan. Like, we will never get another Lee Juhan. Like, he is my favorite rapper since Jay-Z. Like, which I don't take saying that lightly at all, because I've literally been listening to Jay-Z for my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, I've been listening to Jay-Z since I was a little shorty penny. You feel me? And so it took me, 25 years to find another rapper that I like just as much as Jay-Z, which is Juhan. So I don't take saying that lightly. Like, y'all know my dream is to see him and Jay on a track with Nas and IM, of course. And so then with IM, same thing as Juhan. Like, He has also written and produced several songs for Monsta X and his own solo music as well. And IM has his own distinct style. Like, it's crazy. Like, you know, if you listen to songs he's written for Monsta X, like Rotate and or if you listen to his own solo songs like Goddamn or Loop, you know, he has his own distinct style. When you hear an IM song, you're like, that's IM, purple in my head. You feel me? That's what makes him one of the 7 kings of K-pop, because no one writes and produces like him. Like, it's crazy. All right, now for Hongwan. Hongwan, same thing. He has his own distinct, unique style. So it makes him one of the kings of K-pop as a songwriter and a producer. Like, you listen to his very first song he ever wrote for Monsta X, which is called Nobody Else, and it's on the Fatal Love album. It's like one of the best Monsta X songs of all time. And that's the first song you wrote? That's your first song. Okay, you're doing really good, Hongwan. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause it's like, you know, I mean, I'm a writer too, and it's like, my first piece of writing, like, you go way back to my blog, De La Pen, you go back to my first blog post, which was published in August of 2010. It's not as good as my most recent post from November of 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took me time to improve. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm just celebrating Hongwan for being able to, you know, create a great song, a hit song right out the gate. That's phenomenal. That just shows that you're meant to do this. Like, he's meant to be a songwriter and a producer. And then you look at his newest songs from Monsta X, Wildfire, Burning Up. I believe he wrote Mercy too. Like, he just killing it. One of the kings of K-pop. Now let's talk about Wonho. So Wonho, also an iconic, amazing songwriter and producer. He's literally written almost every song for his solo albums, which I think Wonho now has 5 different solo albums. Yeah, because we have 3 mini albums. We have Love Synonym, then we have Blue Letter, then we have Facade. Those are the mini albums. And then Obsession and Bittersweet are the single albums. Yeah. So Wonho pretty much wrote and produced every song between those 5 albums, which is really, really iconic and dope. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like his talent for songwriting and production is phenomenal as well. And his discography is just so diverse. When you listen to, you know, title tracks like Open Mind, but then you go to Lose, and then you go to Losing You or Blue or Crazy, or his most recent Don't Regret. It's like, you getting so much diversity in his discography. It's like, that's why he's one of the 7 kings of K-pop. Nobody does it like Wonho, you know? Like I had mentioned, or I don't know if I mentioned it in this version of the video, but he has a concert that he's doing in Seoul this coming weekend called Everyday Christmas, because, you know, he's getting ready to starting his enlistment on Monday. So this concert is pretty much gonna be his last project before he enlists. And like me and all these other international weenie are like demanding that they stream it online, because we just really want to see it and be a part of the concert, because we can't obviously really travel to Seoul so last minute. And it's just like, that's what makes you one of the kings of K-pop. When people are just like, I want to see you, you know what I'm saying? And it's just such a big deal. So like, as songwriters, oh man, I probably let my tea get cold, y'all. Let me try to take a sip. It's not as hot as I would like it to be, but it's not freezing cold either. Okay. But like, I think I gave you guys a good overall of like Monsta X and Wonho as songwriters and producers. Oh, and then Kian too. Let me make sure I shout out Kian in the songwriter category as well, because he has written a couple of songs for his solo projects. Like he wrote Comma on his first solo album, Voyager. That song is beautiful, so beautiful and special. Like, it really has just such a it's just very heartfelt and inspirational and heartwarming. Like, Comma feels like the song's like a big warm hug, you know? And then he also wrote 'Cause of You on his recent album, Youth, and that's a phenomenal song as well. And then like Jehuni's ad lib, like, it's just everything. So I love the lyrics of 'Cause of You, because it just feels like a love letter to Mon Bebe. So let me make sure I shout out Kian as songwriter as well. Now, let's talk about like who they are as like vocalists, rappers, dancers, you know, and then we'll pretty much be able to wrap up this video. And I think this is my best version yet, so I'm so excited. K Penny, why Monsta X and Wonho are the kings of K-pop. So as far as vocalists, nobody sings like these 7 men. Are you serious? Are you serious though? Oh, okay. So you think someone else can sing like Monsta X and Wonho? Okay, interesting. I don't really know why that is because they are the kings of K-pop. Like, no, vocally, they all have such range and unique voices. Like, all of their voices are so unique. Like, you will never forget when you hear these 7 men sing. Like, you just won't forget it because their voices are so unique and special. It's just something about their voices, how they sound as vocalists. It's just iconic. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. If you don't believe me, listen to songs like Mercy, I Got Love. Those are 2 Monsta X songs, by the way. For Wonho, I would say Don't Regret, We Need. What other songs is Wonho really strong on vocally? We Need, Don't Regret. Oh, and there's a song on Blue Letter called Stranger. Oh, also No Text, No Call. He's really cool on that song too. And then Monsta X, as far as other good songs vocally, The Dreaming. They're really good on the song The Dreaming vocally. One Day. There's so many songs where they just literally kill it vocally. Okay, now let's talk about raps because Jihoon and IM are 2 of the greatest rappers of all time. Y'all know they 2 of my favorites of all time. They my 2 favorite rappers since Jay-Z, like literally. And keep in mind, I've been listening to Jay-Z. Not since the very, very beginning because I was too young to be listening. I was really too young to be listening to him even when I discovered him. But I started listening to Jay-Z with the Volume 2 Hard Knock Life album, which dropped in 1998. So it's taken me since 1998 to find Jihoon and IM, which makes sense because Jihoon was only born in 1994 and IM was born in 1996. So they were literally children when I first discovered Jay-Z and when he was out with the Hard Knock Life album, which is one of his most iconic albums. But anyways, as far as rap, sweetie, you cannot come for either Jihoon or IM on the mic. These dudes have so many iconic one-liners. It's crazy. Like Jihoon, top of the top, my level is A. I'm a handsome, some of money. Oh, I'm sorry, did I make you anxious? Let's go to IM real quick since we all love Killer. When he's like, got room for one more. You know, from the morning, flip that. Purple in my hand. Come on. They rap lines is just so iconic. Like, they are the kings of K-pop. Are you serious? No one raps like Jihoon and IM. Do you hear me? Absolutely nobody. When them boys tap the mic, you know it. You know that they there. They the kings. All right? Okay, so we talked about rap. We talked about singing. Now let's talk about dancing. Are you serious? Sweetie, the way that Monsta X and Wonho dance is just like you will never. They hit the moves with such sharpness, with such precision. It's just iconic and amazing. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, we always talk about Shanu, who's the leader of Monsta X, how phenomenal of a dancer he is, and Hongwan too. But like seriously, all 7 of them are amazing dancers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can all, I mean, you just wouldn't want to get into a dance battle with anybody from Monsta X or Wonho. Like, that's not a dance battle you would win. Sorry. And like, what's cool too about Wonho, because I want to make sure I talk about him specifically, is like, you know, he's so buff and built. And it's like, being able to dance like that when you're so buff and built is not easy. But every time he puts out a new song that has like choreography with it, like he always slays and kills it. So I just wanted to do this video today, talk about why Monsta X and Wonho are the kings of K-pop. Like I said, it's not about social media followers. It's not about the awards that they've won, tickets that they sold to their various concerts and performances. It's not about any of that. It's just about the way they make Monbebe and Weenie feel, which is amazing. They are like your Energizer battery, your Energizer bunny. Like, they just give you life. They just make you feel so amazing, and you'll just never forget them. And so to me, that makes them icons. That makes them the 7 kings of K-pop. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. K-Penny, why Monsta X and Wonho are the kings of K-pop. Thanks so much for watching. Peace. Okay, Pennies and Pens. I wanted to add to my K-Penny, why Monsta X and Wonho are the kings of K-pop video. Because I don't feel like I talked about Shanu. Hold on, let me put my finger over. Shanu, Mina, and Kian enough in the first part of the video. So just real quick, because I'm holding the phone and my arm is going to get tired. Shanu is by far, in my opinion, the best leader in K-pop. Like, the fact that this man has been enlisted in the Korean military since July of 2021 and just posted a new video to the Monsta X YouTube channel, what was that, last week? Like, literally still has content to carry him through to November of 2022 when he enlisted in July of 2021. That's an icon. That's one of the 7 kings of K-pop. Are you serious? This man has shown so much love to Monbebe, just like continuously with the Shanu Ayo vlogs, with the Shanu Ayo magazine. I'm sorry, that's iconic, that's phenomenal to have pre-created all of that content to last for over a year and a half into your military enlistment. It's some iconic, dope, king shit. And Shanu, you got a crown on your head. Sir, you one of the 7 kings of K-pop. You one of the best leaders in K-pop. And I was like, bro, I have to make sure I say that on camera in this video because Shanu deserves all the love and all the success. And Monbebe cannot wait for you to get out in April of 2023. We waiting for you, king. All right, Mina, seriously, sir, you are holding it down right now for Monsta X in Shanu's absence. Like, you are being like the most amazing big brother right now. And like, just you, like, as the interim leader in Shanu's absence, like, you're doing such a phenomenal job, Mina. And like, you're such a talented vocalist, dancer, like, just crazy. And rapper too, because Mina has been rapping recently on Monsta X song. Like, he rapped on Love. He also rapped on his solo song on Shimmy. So like, Mina, you was the king. You one of the 7 kings of K-pop, sir. You killing it. You just holding it down right now for Monsta X and Monbebe, and we love you for it. So I make sure I say that on video. And then Mina, I just talked about Mina. Sorry, Kian. Seriously, where would like we all be without your voice, your vocals? Like, you know what I'm saying? You was the first one originally who had the title, the king of K-pop. So I'm so sorry that I forgot to really just give you the emphasis on your voice and your vocal ability and your vocal prowess in the first part of the video. But when I was like watching the re-record, I was like, oh, I gotta add this. Talk about Kian's beautiful vocals because he's such a phenomenal, iconic vocalist. And like, he just has such a powerful voice, you know, and is the best vocalist, in my opinion, of the 3rd generation of K-pop, and just one of the best vocalists in K-pop of all time. One of the best vocalists, like, seriously, of all time. Like, Kian just has such a phenomenal, unforgettable voice. You will never forget the first time you hear him sing. Whether you just watching a Monsta X music video online, hear a Monsta X song on your favorite streaming platform, or you buy a Monsta X CD, or you get the opportunity to actually hear Monsta X sing live and hear Kian sing live, you will never forget Kian's voice. It is just unforgettable. His vocal range is just the best, some of the best that I've ever seen. You know, seriously, we haven't gotten a vocalist like this, in my opinion, like since like a Mariah Carey, like with that just much vocal range. Like, it's crazy the way Kian can sing. It's phenomenal. It's beautiful. So that's 4 minutes of me holding the phone to add to this K-Penny. why Monsta X and Wonho are the 7 kings of K-pop. So thank you again so much for watching. Peace.